are in day 9 of our weight loss camp. Remember, this is a 5-month program. We're in day 9. And remember, I lost 7 pounds during the first week. That was eating exactly what I wanted, when I wanted to eat it, and as much as I wanted. That's 7 pounds that I lost. So join us. I want you to be a part of this. This 5 months is going to be full of successes. Life has a lot of changes, a lot of challenges at times. One thing we can do during the next 5 months is absolutely take control of the way we feel and the way we look. And we're doing that one day at a time, one meal at a time. snapbackbodyraw.com. So today we are making pizza crust. I have all of the ingredients. I'll show you the ingredients, go through the steps of making our pizza crust, because we are having pizza. Now this does take a couple of days, actually 3 days, because I juiced and got the pulp. Now we're making the crust. And tomorrow, because the crust needs to dehydrate at least 8 hours, tomorrow we will have our pizza. Okay, let's get started. Yay, we are ready to make our pizza crust. The ingredients for the pizza crust, we have 2 cups of cashews, and remember these have soaked overnight. These have soaked for 8 hours. 2 cups of cashews. 2 cups of carrot pulp. Remember, we juiced yesterday and we juiced our carrots first, and then we separated that. This is our carrot pulp. There's also broccoli stems in there. I really like broccoli stems and carrot pulp in my pizza crust. So 2 cups cashews, 2 cups of carrot pulp. We have 1 tomato, 1/8 of a yellow onion. I like yellow onions because they're sweet and they have a hint of a stronger flavor than the red. So I like yellow onions for my pizza crust. So 1/8 of a yellow onion, and we have 3 garlic cloves. So I've taken 3 garlic cloves. This is a garlic bulb, and these are garlic cloves. So 3 fresh garlic cloves. And in our live class this week, we are going to talk garlic. So all of the healing benefits of fresh garlic. So we'll talk about that in class. After we prepare a delicious meal, this week we are making spaghetti and meatballs. So we are ready. I'm excited. I'm ready for spaghetti. So 3 garlic cloves, 10 leaves of fresh basil, 10 leaves of basil. So 10 leaves of fresh basil. I really like the fresh basil. You can taste the sweetness of it. It really has a different taste than the dried. So definitely fresh basil if you can get it. 1/8 of a cup of organic olive oil. Well, I like organic. So if you like organic, definitely organic. But 1/8 of a cup of cold pressed olive oil, which the cold pressed ensures that it is raw. And the water is only here to allow the blender to blend smoothly. I have a lower powered blender that I'm using today, and with the lower powered blenders, sometimes you have to add a little bit of water. So we're only adding water to allow the blender to blend smoothly. And we also have pepper, so 1/8 of a teaspoon of pepper, and salt, 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, maybe a little less than that, maybe 1/16 of a teaspoon of salt. I want to start little and then taste my mixture and add more if I need more. So these are our ingredients. I will put them in the blender cup and blend. It's a really simple, quick procedure. And the carrot pulp does not need to be blended because the juicer did that for us. So I'll set this aside. After we blend our other ingredients, everything else, we'll blend that together. When everything is blended, we'll put it in a separate bowl, and then we'll add the carrot pulp and we'll fold that into the mixture. So we'll set this aside. Put everything into the blender cup. If you're using a smaller blender cup, blend half of the ingredients first, and then put those in a separate bowl, and then blend the second half. If you have a larger blender cup, then definitely put everything in at once and push blend. But we're all set. Let's get started. And here is our blended pizza crust mixture. So now we'll take this, you can see it's a really nice consistency, and put it in a separate bowl. Okay, so here is our pizza crust mixture. And as you can see, we didn't use much water. It looks like I used about 1/3 cup of water to allow this to blend smoothly. And you can see the texture of the pizza crust mixture. And now I will add in the carrot pulp and add that in slowly. So now we've added our carrot pulp to our mixture, and now we'll just fold that in, making sure it's spread evenly throughout. It will give us a nice, delicious texture for our pizza crust. And definitely taste your mixture before you add the carrot pulp in. You want to make sure that you have enough salt, enough garlic, enough onion in your mixture. So you want to taste it, because if you like the mixture, then you will love it dehydrated. One of the advantages of preparing raw foods is that they're always edible. We don't have to wait until we dehydrate them in order for them to be edible. And there we have it, a really nice textured pizza crust mixture. Really nice texture, that's a great texture. So now we have our pizza crust trays, and these are the trays that are not perforated. So we'll pour the pizza crust onto the trays. Now we have the pizza crust mixture on the trays, and you'll just smooth it out. And you're not trying to press it down firmly, just smoothing it out. If you would like to, you can put a little bit of olive oil on the pizza crust tray prior to putting the mixture on. And that just helps it to separate. And there we have it, our beautiful pizza crust mixture is on our tray. And as you can see, it's spread evenly throughout. We will dehydrate this for 4 hours. After 4 hours, you'll take it out and you'll score it. Scoring is when you make the slices the size that you'll want them when you eat your pizza slices. You'll score them. If you don't score them prior to them being finished, then it cracks. It can crack and crumble when it's done, depending on the texture that you want your pizza crust. So once it's on your tray, put it into your dehydrator. And we will dehydrate for a total of 8 hours. But after 4 hours, we'll score this, and then we'll put it in and dehydrate for another 4 hours. After 8 hours, check the texture. If you want it crunchier, then definitely put it back in for a couple more hours. You know, if you want your thin crust, crunchy pizza crust, or if you want it a little softer. And again, our temperature that we are dehydrating is 104 degrees, and we'll dehydrate for 4 hours, take it out and score. That is our pizza crust. In tomorrow's video, we will dress the crust and eat our pizza.